Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this is gonna be a quick video. I just have another question for y'all. And this is a video again about the school system, to all the parents out there. I just have a question for y'all, a quick question. As a parent, do you know what your child is learning in school? And if you do know what your child is learning in school, are you able to help them with their homework? Are you able to assist them? Because with the way they do elementary school now these days, it's not really how elementary school was back when I was a kid. Because I think now these days, even like in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, they probably already teaching students multiplication and division. See, when I was in elementary school, you didn't learn multiplication and division until third grade. And I also remember too, like in third and fourth grade, they were also teaching us a little bit of algebra because of the fact that with the United States, they be trying to get like the US caught up with the other countries, the Japanese students, because like Asian students, Japanese kids be going to school learning geometry and algebra when they're 3 and 4 years old in the first grade. So yeah, I just got a question. Like as a parent, do you know what your child is learning in school? Like do you know what your teenager is learning in school? You know what I mean? Because really to give you my answer on the question, the stuff that I've seen, the stuff that I've heard, there are a lot of parents that don't really know what their kids are learning in school. They go to work, their kids go to school. As a parent, they don't even know what their kid is learning in school. When it comes down to their math homework, they don't even be helping them with their math homework. They don't know how to do it. Because I also know that there's a lot of adults out here that don't even know how to do algebra and they're perfectly fine. There's also people out here that don't really know how to do geometry and they're perfectly fine. You know what I mean? Like, but you see, eh, like I was saying before, like a teacher could be teaching a student geometry, and the teacher is like, you need to pay very close attention to this because if you don't, you can get completely lost. That's understandable, but the thing about it is that most of that geometry you ain't even gonna use in your real life. It's a waste of time. I mean, you're not even gonna remember that stuff. I mean, when it comes down to geometry, what I remember is acute angle, isosceles, parallel lines, intersecting lines, um, rectangular prism. Like, that's pretty much what I remember in geometry. Everything else, I don't really remember. And I also remember the formula for Pythagorean theorem: a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, Pythagorean theorem is basic, but I don't really remember all the way how to solve a Pythagorean theorem geometry problem because it's been a long time since I've done it. And you see, they be trying to program kids to make them feel like they're failures when they're not even a failure. Like there's people that don't know how to do algebra, there's people that don't know how to do geometry, and they're perfectly fine. Don't let them, don't let them program your kids to make them feel like they're a failure. Because your child is not a failure, your teenager is not a failure. Because as a parent, you don't even know how to do the math that they have to do in school, and you're perfectly fine. So yeah, the stuff that I've seen, there are a lot of parents that don't really know what their child is learning in school. As a parent, you could be trying to help your son, your daughter with math homework, and it's a word problem. They're in elementary school, but you only remember doing those type of word problems when you was like back in the day, like with middle school, it was called junior high. You only remember how to do those word problems back when you was like in junior high or in high school. So yeah, you know, engage with me, chat with me, give me an answer in the comment section. As a parent, do you know what your child is learning in school? If you do know what your child is learning in school, are you able to help them? Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share. Love y'all.